It's really dead, then?
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It laid waste to the watchtower. We managed to ground it and kill it, but it was a hard-fought battle.
But there must be more to it than that. Did something strange happen when the dragon died?
When I landed the killing blow, the dragon erupted in flame, and my body absorbed something from it. That's when I heard that thundering voice from the sky.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. There's no refusing a summons from the Greybeards. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your power.
Oh, the Dragonborns come.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. The Greybeards are masters of the way of the voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
It had all happened so fast, but I made my way to High Hrothgar. The journey was long and difficult. Every step I took became heavier than the last. But I was doom-driven. I had to know what happened to me, and these Greybeards could tell me what I needed to know. The sword I found at Bleak Falls Barrow had no enchantment left, so I left it on the mountain in exchange for the Axe of Whiterun, given to me by the Jarl himself. Turns out the axe would come in handy, as I was about to have a run-in with probably the most fierce frost troll known to Tamriel. It fought me with such ferocity, but I was fighting harder with each swing. I was moving faster, hitting harder, and I was not even breaking a sweat. Before I knew it, the fight was over. Since the dragon attacked the watchtower, something changed. I was more durable, stronger, and more powerful. What did I absorb from that dragon? The Greybeards would know. I had made it. High Hrothgar. Home to the Greybeards, masters of the way of the voice. It took a few days to reach the castle, and I could barely stand. But I had finally made it. I was not sure what to expect. An elite order of warriors who could shout? Or maybe no one was up here at all. Castle looked in serious disrepair. Ready or not, I entered High Hrothgar.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
I had not used my voice since the watchtower. It was almost painful to use. But the Greybeards insisted.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
The more I studied, the more I tried to understand, the more intense the worry became. I was not being told the whole story. Something bigger was on the horizon. For an order dedicated to helping me with my gift, they seemed all too eager to hold secrets from me. Regardless, it was time for my final trial. It was time to retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. It was a long journey, but I arrived with no problems. Save the necromancers outside of Ostengrav, but they did not hinder my efforts too much. I scouted the outside of the tomb before heading in. It was quite unsettling looking at a bandit with near identical armor to myself, but I swallowed my nerves and entered the tomb. It was a surprise to see the Draugr and necromancers fighting each other, with the Draugr coming out victorious. I I used this to my advantage, and with the power of the voice, I was fighting 3 enemies at once. Once the Draugr were dealt with, I pressed on towards the horn. And it never ceased to amaze me just how big and grand these Nord tombs really were. I had began to notice that a lot of the traps and enemies down here had already been dealt with, but I saw no marks of magic or necromancer bodies. Maybe I was not the only one looking for the horn. I'll admit, it took me longer than it should have to figure out what I needed to do here. Once I cracked the puzzle, I finally pressed onward. Using the Thume made me think, how powerful could I get? Could there be more to my life now than just selling my sword or running errands? I would be thinking about this long after the horn was recovered. Already slain before I got here. Whoever it was, they were ahead of me by quite a lot. I had to hurry. I finally made it to the main chamber, and the room itself welcomed my entry. The chamber shook so hard, I was sure it would collapse on top of me. I was definitely in the right place. Just when I thought I had completed my final trial, the very moment I had spent months waiting for, training for, was for naught. Someone had taken the horn and left me a letter signed from a friend, inviting me to come and get it.